Hello again, this is Mark. Welcome back to Top Business, everyone. In today's video, we're going to discuss the 15 items you should spend your cash on. Now, you may be having this constant conversation in your head. How can I save additional cash? Also, how do you stop spending money on things you don't even need? So, we decided to take the time to tell you exactly where your cash should be invested. I promise you'll have no regrets after investing in these luxuries. If you've not subscribed yet, you're missing out on some awesome content. Please be sure to hit the bell icon to be notified when a new video drops. First up on the list, concert tickets. We've all been in a situation before where your favorite artist or band is coming to town and you must see the show, but your budget is not exactly huge. So you purchase the cheapest ticket just to see the show. Sadly, it's a massive disappointment as you have a column blocking your line of sight and all you see are a few specks dancing around on stage. Now, don't subject yourself to that. Borrow money from your parents if you must, but don't go frugal on a terrible seat. This is honestly one of those once-in-a-lifetime events and you want to enjoy that you make every moment count. Number 2. Pillows and mattresses. There's an old Irish proverb that says a good laugh and a long sleep are the best cure in the doctor's book. And since we spend 33% of our life asleep, procuring a good quality pillow and mattress is never a waste of money. Think of your mattress as an investment and your great night's sleep as the interest. When you're well rested, we perform at our best. There's been studies conducted that prove that people who sleep well earn more income than their tired counterparts. You'll be resting on your mattress for many years, so purchase correctly the first time. Protect your mattress by using a mattress protector and rotate every several weeks and air it out to keep it smelling good. It's suggested to change pillows every 2 years. So place your pillow out in the sun to keep it fresh smelling and kill out all the dust mites hiding in there too. Number 3. Teeth and eyes. Your mother wasn't joking when she said, take care of your pearly whites. They're the only set that you'll ever have. Who's got time, patience, and cash to sit in the dentist's office having their teeth drilled, filled, and pulled while a hand is inside your mouth? I can think of a lot of better things to do in my leisure time and cash. The same goes for your eyes. Don't buy those cheap knockoff sunglasses just because they look cool. When you wear glasses without UVA or UVB protection, they only filter out ambient light, hence they don't protect you. They increase exposure to UVA and UVB rays, and that will in turn increase the risk of cataracts, macular degeneration, and in some cases even cancer. Number 4. Prime real estate. There's a saying that says it's best to buy a bad house in a good neighborhood. And while there are different schools of thought on this statement, the vast majority tend to agree. In a great neighborhood, you have a good idea of what kind of neighbors you'll have a better sense of security knowing your property will only rise in value. Even if you just make minor cosmetic upgrades to it, it could also motivate you to renovate your house, whereas the other inverse of the opposite will be true. Usually, individuals who invest a ton of cash into a beautiful property in a bad neighborhood don't usually attain a good return on their investment. Take the suggestion from American financial consultant Susie Orman. Owning a house is a keystone of wealth, both financial affluence and emotional security. Number 5. Car safety and maintenance. The statistics speak for themselves. There are 38,000 people who die in car crashes every year in the United States. Of that, 4.4 million people were seriously injured. Road crashes are the leading cause of death in the US for people between the ages of 1 to 54. The economic toll on US citizens is $871 billion. The US saw the highest number of cyclists and pedestrians killed in 2018, which is why you should purchase the safest vehicle you can afford. Looking cool is not nearly as desirable as being alive. And on the way, what do stilettos, ballet flats, and flip-flops have in common? I'll tell you in a minute. Number 6. Eat healthy. Do you do these things? 7 a.m. fresh fruit salad and yogurt. Lunch have grilled chicken and salad. 4 p.m. protein shake and blueberries. 8 p.m. sashimi and greens. 11 p.m. a bowl of ice cream, large french fries, and a box of cookies. It's really difficult making the right eating selections, and often the high cost holds us back. I mean, have you seen the price of an avocado recently? It's becoming so dire that citizens in New Zealand are stealing them and selling them on the black market. That's right, black market avocado. It's time to stop penny pinching about the costs of food and invest your income on the healthy, nutritious food. Your body, mind, and soul will thank you. Number 7. The right shoes. Betty Midler once said, "I firmly believe with the right footwear, one can rule the world." Sadly, stilettos, flip-flops, and ballet flats are not the best options. According to the website pmon.com, the aforementioned footwear do the most damage to our feet. So, what footwear are best for our feet? Wedge heels and sneakers. You may want to reconsider your first decisions for something off of the list. Never be cheap on looking after your feet. Just like your teeth and eyes, they're the only set that you'll ever have. Wearing the wrong shoes doesn't only lead to foot issues, it affects your entire body. Your body will have to overcompensate for bad posture or the wrong way of walking. And with that in mind, let's walk on over to the next item on our list. Number 8. Quality work attire. We're not certain who to give credit for this, but the quote sums it up perfectly. Dress like you made something of yourself even if you haven't. Let me ask you this, who is your manager going to take more seriously? An employee who takes no pride in their appearance in the office, or the individual who's looking sharp? The latter without question. And you don't need to own a large wardrobe of clothes either. Several key garments will go a long way, such as keeping a similar color palette and purchasing items that will match what you already possess. Otherwise, you could do what Steve Jobs did and wear the same outfit every day. It assists him in remaining super focused on the important tasks, and he doesn't have to waste time and energy daily deciding what to wear. Number 9. Charitable giving and community service. Anne Frank once wrote some great wise words. No one has ever become poor by giving. Genuine happiness and satisfaction happens when you give without expecting anything in return. When we give, it does more for us than the person receiving altruistic behavior releases endorphins, which science have titled the helper's high. The other benefits of giving include lower blood pressure, higher self-esteem, lower depression, less stress, living longer, and happiness. Have you ever purchased the perfect present for your loved one and you're just so excited to give it to them, but you don't feel the same level of joy when you're on the receiving end? It's a spectacular feeling, and if not able to give cash, then do something else. Donate blood, volunteer at a soup kitchen, be a youth coach to disadvantaged youth. As the Chinese proverb goes, if you always give, you will always have. Number 10. Safety gear and tools. There are a few risks when it comes to doing it yourself, and roughly 70 people perish each year in the UK from a botched DIY job. When we do it ourselves, we tend to rush the task at hand. We realize a half of the way through that we've underestimated how big the job is, and we're tired and irritated. We went through the task and we usually don't have the right tools to finish the job. We accidentally drill through the ceiling. We splat paint on our floors. We fall off the ladder. A medley of items could go completely and terribly wrong. Always invest your funds on the right equipment and the safety gear. And if you don't believe you're able to complete the task yourself, then spend the cash to hire a licensed professional, please. Number 11. Sporting equipment. We're not suggesting that more sporting equipment will improve your handicap. If you're a basketball player, having the most expensive sneakers is not going to make you a better player. However, the benefits of investing cash on quality equipment outweighs buying the cheaper, inferior items. Your equipment will last longer, you will have a better guarantee on the product. So if anything breaks, they'll refund or replace it, and it's good to have a point of contact when you need consulting. Another area in sports you shouldn't cheap on to save money is the protective equipment. Helmets, cups, shin pads, mouth guards, these are all the items that you need to buy new and quality. 3 million children a year have teeth chipped or knocked out because they weren't protected properly. These are the sports that you're most likely to lose your teeth: skateboarding, boxing, football, and basketball. And up next, can you guess what the most important tool in the kitchen is? Just keep watching to find out. Number 12. A quality kitchen knife. Abraham Lincoln stated, "If I get 8 hours to cut a tree, I'll take 7 hours to sharpen my knife." This is one of those purchases that makes you feel like you finally are an adult. Probably the most important tool in the kitchen is a correct chef's knife. With this tool, you can do virtually anything in your kitchen. It's very sharp, giving you more control and less chance of slipping, making it a safer tool to use. When buying your chef's knife, there are two types: German knives and Japanese knives. German knives are heavy and thick, especially at the bolster, compared to Japanese knives that are lightweight and razor sharp, with a thinner blade. Either option is ideal, so it depends what works best for your situation. Purchase correctly once and you'll never need to purchase again. Number 13. Quality luggage. while others are stressed with their broken luggage handles, zippers that are broken, and wheels that have seen better days, you'll be gliding past with your beautiful, matching luggage set. Same goes if you're an avid hiker, your backpack is your lifeline for a several-day climb. Don't climb up with a backpack with holes, zippers that are broken, and barely able to hold a water bottle. Those days are over. You have 99 problems, but your luggage won't be one of them. Number 14. Quality life insurance. Wealth building is often created through life insurance. With a small sacrifice each month, you could leave your family or next of kin with millions. The younger you are when you begin life insurance, the larger the reward, or you could buy life insurance for someone else in your family, but full disclosure, that person needs to give consent because that's not a death that will be put down to COVID and suspicions will be raised. Let me create a clear picture for you. You might have a low-income job and not be able to give to your family with everything you'd like to. Like a great education, a safe place to live, or nutritious meals every day. But if you have life insurance on your life, you'd be able to leave your family with millions in the event you pass away. They would never have to worry about cash again, and the monthly payments are not as high as the public would assume. Farshad Assel, author of the No Excuses Mindset, said, "I don't call it life insurance, I call it love insurance. We buy it because we want to leave a legacy for those who we love." Number 15. Quality house paint. When was the last time you painted your inside and out? If it's been a recent purchase, you'll know it's not a job you want to be doing often. So instead of buying cheap paint, rather purchase decent quality paint for your property. The long-term cost of fixing cheap paint outweighs the initial cost savings. Good quality paint covers better, so you don't need to apply multiple layers. It's easier to clean, less toxic, easier to work with, and lasts many years. In addition, it just looks better than the cheap stuff. Here we are at the end of the video. What do you think we should be spending our hard-earned cash on? We always value your opinions in the comments section below, and of course, thank you for sticking with us until the end. Here's a bonus for staying to the end of the video, and here it is. If you want to spend your money, we believe you should spend some of it on yourself. Investing in yourself will never ever be a waste of money. If you've always wanted to learn Italian, if you wanted to learn how to get your pilot's license, sign up for lessons. Amazing things stand on the other side of fear. So until next time, remember to give this video a like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification button for more videos. Tune in next time when my co-host Joe will be discussing the top 7 assets that you should attain to become rich.